Yesterday was the traditional wedding, and today is the what they call white wedding. So yesterday she had on traditional attire, and today she's gonna have on a white dress. So just a little bit about yesterday's wedding, the traditional wedding. So it was originally supposed to start at 2 o'clock, but they pushed it back to 4 because of the weather. So it did not start at 4 o'clock. It actually started 3 hours later at 7 o'clock. Yeah, so I don't know what time they are running on, but the wedding started really late. But it was a really, really nice event. It was beautiful. It was extravagant. They had traditional dancers come in. They had a routine. The bride had a routine with the woman and her family, and it was just really beautiful. The food was good, the music was great, it was well decorated, and it was really nice. It was a very pleasant experience, and I'm so happy I got to experience a real, authentic African wedding. It was great, to say the least. Now, regarding how I'm feeling so far in Angola, Angola is not a tourist destination. So you wouldn't come here to visit, to see the country, to see what they have, to see museums, to go out to eat, to just do touristy things. It's not a tourist destination. It's very hard to get around. Yesterday, it took us an hour to get a taxi just to go to the venue. So if it's that difficult just to go to a planned event, it's very difficult to do anything else. Also, you really have to be careful because if they know that you don't speak Portuguese or that you're foreign, they can easily overcharge you. Yeah. What else? And you really have to be careful what you eat, right? Even though that we are here in a resort style hotel and everything seems really clean, I think me and my husband have like a slight case of traveler's diarrhea, right? So I know that I haven't eaten anything raw, such as like fresh vegetables or anything like that, any salads. Everything that I've eaten so far has been cooked, but I have eaten fresh fruit that was cut. So I read online that you really should be careful, especially if you're eating at a buffet style restaurant. So here they have a restaurant in the hotel and it's buffet style for breakfast, and breakfast is included, and they have fruit that has already been cut up and is sitting out. So I don't know how long that fruit has been sitting out. I'm also drinking milk. Usually I drink almond milk, but here they don't have that, or I haven't asked, but I don't think they really have it. So I'm drinking, I think, 2% cow's milk, like real milk, with my cocoa. So I don't know what is causing me to have this issue, but my husband, he's eating everything, fresh cut lettuce, tomatoes, anything, but I'm not, and we both have this issue right now. Another thing that I learned that they don't have here is Gatorade. In Angola, they do not sell Gatorade. Last night we stopped by a gas station on the way home and we asked for Gatorade, and that's something that they don't have. But yeah, overall the trip has been fairly nice. We're just gonna rest today. The white wedding starts at 4 o'clock, hopefully. But the good thing is the weather is great. Yes, partly cloudy, mid-80s. It's gonna be a really nice day and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so I will share some of that experience with you all. Okay, so I just got my makeup done. It's about 10:30 in the morning. The wedding isn't until 4 o'clock, so she actually came really early to do my makeup, but I think she has to do the makeup of a lot of other people, so that's fine. I love what she did here. So this was a different makeup artist than yesterday, but the look looks fairly similar to what the lady did yesterday. I'm liking the final result. I do think she used the color that was too light for my skin. As you can see, I'm not this light, but it's whatever. It is an evening wedding, so it's probably going to be dark outside by the time that everything starts and everyone sees my face. But yeah, I'm super excited. She did a really good job. I love how she did my eyebrows. my eye makeup. I love it all. It looks really nice to me. Super professional. But yeah, I think tonight I'm going to pull my locks back into a low bun or something like that. Yesterday I had them curly, slightly curly, because I put them in Bantu knots and took them out for the wavy look. But today I'm going to go for the sleek low bun look, which is the look that I really, really like. Yeah, I'm not going to do too much for the rest of the day. Like I told you earlier, I think I have like a slight case of traveler's diarrhea, which is too much information to be sharing anyway. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. So I'm going to have some hot tea and relax until 4 o'clock and make sure that I have the energy that I need to enjoy the white wedding later today. But yeah, this look is gorgeous. She did wonderful. I wish I knew how to do this myself, because if I did, I would do it like every day. I also love how my skin doesn't look super oily. I don't know what she used, but she did a great job. I love the shimmer, the glitter. And I'm gonna give you a close up on my eyes. Okay, so like I was saying, I know for sure she used the shade that was too light for my skin. It's easier for you to see it here in this lighting, in the natural lighting. But yeah, I still think it looks good. I just came back from the pool. I was sitting out a little bit. I had on a hat, but as you can see, I still look hot and sweaty. So hopefully my makeup holds up until the wedding. The wedding starts at 4. It is now 2 o'clock. So again, there isn't much to do in the country. It's really hard to get a taxi, so the only thing that me and my husband can do is lay out by the pool, stay in the room, go to the bar that they have here, and that's pretty much it. So if you do plan on traveling to Angola, just know that there isn't much to do in the country. The country is actually really expensive. So you're either really poor or very well off. I did want to share that tomorrow, before I head back to the States, my flight is on Monday, but before I go back to the States, we have to get a COVID test, or a test to make sure that we're fine. And you have to get that test 24 hours in advance. So the only place that's open tomorrow is an hour away in downtown Luanda. So we have to get a taxi to go there. And the test, to get tested, is about $200 US, which is 116 kwanza. So it is very expensive. In the States, you typically don't have to pay if you have insurance, and we have insurance, so we didn't have to pay to get tested there. We didn't have to pay to get tested when we entered the country, but we have to pay to get tested to exit the country, which is unfortunate. I must say that I think this is the first and the last time I plan to travel to Angola, for many reasons. It's not a bad country, but again, there's not much to do here. And then certain things are just super expensive. Like, it makes it so that it's not fun at all. So you can barely do anything. But I'm still happy and excited for the wedding later on today. And hopefully I can show you all the white wedding, which is going to be at a venue on the coast of Luanda. So that should be really pretty. Oh, one other thing. So I laid my edges, but as you can see, my edges are back to being poofy. So I don't think there's any point to trying to lay my edges anymore, because it's so humid and hot outside. Like, my edges will not stay down for nothing. So there's not much I can do. Even though I want to do a slick pony later today, I don't know how that's going to turn out, but we will see. If it doesn't look that great, I'm just going to keep it out like this, because having my hair loose and free kind of distracts from my edges. So if I have my hair in a low ponytail, my edges are definitely going to be noticeable, and I really don't want to bring any more attention to them. So yeah. Yeah, so we are walking in downtown Luanda because we had to get a COVID test before our flight. And it took a long time. So we had an appointment at 8 o'clock, but we weren't seeing until like 9:30. So the organization here is kind of, there isn't any organization in a sense. Also, there isn't much to do, like I said before, so we are downtown. There aren't many people out, not much to do. So we just had a coffee at a small coffee place. It was really nice. We got lucky that we found that place because there isn't any other place like that right now, as I can see. And as you can see behind me. So we're just gonna walk down to the boardwalk just to see the beach. And that's probably it. And then we're gonna head back to the hotel. So, yeah. Very interesting. It's not what I expected. Honestly, I didn't have any expectations on what I would see here, but it is interesting. To see the country. Okay, so now I am here at this very nice building. Everything else is very interesting. I don't know what this building is behind me. Here. Okay, so we are about to go to this mall area and try to get something to eat. A lot of the restaurants, the prices at the restaurants and certain places are comparable or comparable. Is that the right word?
Yeah, comparable.
Comparable to restaurants in the USA. And they can even be more expensive, actually. I'm not sure why, but I'll show you the prices of the food that we get for lunch today out here in the city.